Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the one place on the internet where all we talk about is how to get happy right now in your personal life, how to take that next step so that you're just doing the dang thing and receiving the manifestation that you want, as well as build a plan so that you enjoy the journey to get there. Because what's the point of going on vacation if the 3 months beforehand you're miserable? So, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I am your host. I'm an intuitive channel, medium, and law of attraction expert. And I love to come live Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. It's for free. I always start the show with a general channel message from spirits. That way, those of you who can't join live, you can still hear a personal message in the beginning of the show. And those of you who can join live, that's my dive into free mini reads. $20 super chats do get priority. Let's see if there's any announcements. I do have time. If you would like a personal reading, I have time this week for some personal readings. So I will put that link in the chat. And if you're coming on, say hello. If you're watching the replay, say hello. Just let me know you're here. Be a little social. Let me just give it a quick second. Let me make sure all the settings are working. Okay. All right, settings are working. So let's go ahead and start with the hey. You can watch the telly or you can watch Kelly. Ah, cute. Good morning. Is that Antoinette who's number 2? I'm curious if Eli is going to show back up to the show. I hope he does. But all right, let's go. What is the general message? Thanks for commenting, Concha. I was kind of waiting for you to pop on before I started. All right. We're going to do tarot. They're saying it's about letting go and being. Letting go and being. It's almost as if some of you are having a hard time right now of like letting go of the image you had in your head of how it was supposed to work out. Because you think it's like letting go of your dream. But in reality, it's letting go of control of the dream of the how. And it's almost as if there's a little hyperfixation on, well, other people got this. I want that. So you're like expecting that and out of a new person. So it's let go, be, just be. Relax your body. Let the tears either flow or let the relaxation like immerse you in your body, because then you'll be grounded and present. Many of you just need to get present so that you're in a state of not happy, joy, not in joy, but a place of, all right, here's what I got to get done today. Let's get it done in the most enjoyable way. That's the switch we want you guys to make. And Antoinette, that's very much for you too. All right, here's everything I got to get done today. Well, I like enjoying life. So intervene, help me enjoy it as much as possible. And many of you are also just getting used to attracting and manifesting from a different point of attraction within you. Perhaps some family members have crossed over. Perhaps some friends have moved away. Some rocks in your life have changed. And all that's done is just cast a little bit of doubt. So I'm recalibrating, I'm refocusing. I still hear my inner being, and my inner being and I are co-creating. I'm okay with enjoying life. I'm okay with enjoying life. Many of you just need to relax, maybe have your cry, and have your moment of, I'm okay with enjoying life. I'm proud of who I am and who I've become. And they're saying with that, pull some tarot cards. Guys, I all I can tell you is you don't need to worry about money. You have success on the way, and many of you already like some of you already like see the success coming. You're maybe just like beating yourself up or being hard that's like not here yet, or that you allowed yourself to get in this situation. Um, but like you don't need to worry about money. You're successful, you're going on the right track. Hey Min. Hey Antoinette. Um, it's kind of like be okay that right now it's about being at a place of finding peace and like emotional stability as you've got all this going on in your life, because it looks like a lot of you have a lot of movement in your life, a lot of different moving parts. Maybe you're like working on extra projects, or you're trying to do work and date and friends. Like you just got a lot of moving pieces right now in your life, so like an uptick of activity. So it's really right now just about finding emotional balance and stability. So that does mean crafting a little bit more time to go ahead and like meditate for 15 minutes, and then free form journal. Just like set a timer for 20 minutes and let whatever comes out, just to kind of like emotionally purge some of those old emotions, because they're just like old anchors that are manifesting like old unfun stuff. So you gotta like kind of just like let go of the past. And one way to do it is just like brain dump. Like it's free form journaling. Literally set a time for 20 minutes and then you just start writing. It normally takes me like 3, 4 sentences. And then I kind of get on a little bit of a stream. And then like a couple minutes in, then I'm like, oh, this is what I'm letting go of. But you have success on the way. Like you are on the right path. You needed like an uptick in your energy. So part of your manifestation journey, the journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready, you're like here. And like some of it is to get there, you needed more energy, either more energy or more optimistic, positive outlook in life, one of the two. So you're well on your path, and don't worry about money. The money's going to consume you if you keep focusing on it. All right, anything else for the collective before we go into mini reads for people in the audience? And I'm gonna read for everyone. Chris, if you're here, say hello. I do prioritize super chats. I do the show Monday through Thursday, 11 Eastern time. It is free. Super chats just get priority. Oh, hey, Chris. Okay, let me finish with the general. I gotta start waking up early to do those things because it was night before bed. Because I was my night. What? I gotta start waking up early to do those things because I was night before bed to be pretty chill. What's up, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. Just be okay that you guys have some sadness in your life right now. You gotta just like be okay with the sadness. You can manifest well feeling bad, guys. You can absolutely manifest well feeling low vibe. If you look at the emotional guidance list of 1 through 22, number 7 is contentment. And when you're 7 or up, you're in alignment. You're on the upper half of the scale. You're in alignment. When you're in alignment, that's when you're manifesting. When you're 4 or up, that's when you're in the synchronistic flow. Ask, receive, ask, receive. You're just like manifesting juicy goodness like all the time. But content, number 7, is also like satisfied. It's content. It's also like when you're like, I'm really sad, I lost my job. You pinch yourself off. The universe isn't going to send you shit. But if you go, yeah, I'm really sad that I didn't apply myself a little bit more earlier. I'm kind of sad I didn't go for more career growth. Like, this is how I feel. You like wrap that low vibe around with content. Like, this is where I'm at. It might suck. I might not enjoy this exact moment, but I am really sad I didn't apply myself more. I'm really sad I wasn't applying for more career growth. I'm really sad I didn't go for that pay raise. That is how I feel. Now your pipe's open so the universe can send you stuff. So it is okay to like be a little sad. Yeah, but all I can tell you guys are on the right path. It kind of just looks like you've got a little bit of a grieving process, and a little grieving process for like the old life you used to have. And you got to get over beating yourself up for, I should have done this when I was younger. I should have done that. But like you're on the right path. Be okay that you feel sad. Embrace it. Love it. Love that there's a part of you that's sad. And the reason why you can wrap that in a high vibe emotion is because if you're sad, it means that like you essentially want more for yourself, right? I'm sad I didn't apply myself previously more in my career. Why? Because if you did, you'd be having either more money now, more time off, more time with your family. So do you guys kind of see how it like embracing all the emotions, even the sadness ones, like will get you towards your manifestation? And it's like, don't worry. your money problems are going to be solved. You got the King of Earth followed by renewal. So you're going to have like a second uptick and a second chance in life. You're going to like refine that new spark, but you're going to find it from the age you're at now, right? Like 2-year-olds love playing like peekaboo and getting thrown in the air. Do you want to be thrown in the air as an adult? No, you want to be thrown on the bed, right? But point is, like, you start to enjoy different things when you get older. All right, so we're now going to pop into the mini read. So Chris, go ahead and like let me know your question. Let me know if you have a specific question, Chris, or if you just want a general. I kind of know what's going on. And then anyone else, I mean, we got another 19 minutes, so I'll get to more people. $20 super chats do get priority. So Chris, let me know if you have a specific question or if you just want a general to help you get into the vibe of like an awesome job that you really, really love and you like the pay and you feel good about yourself. If you want a general, that's what I'm going to pull and help with. I mean, I want mine. I got to start waking up early because, you want your night to just be a time of like chilling and relaxing, Antoinette. So you want to do all this stuff in the morning. That makes sense. That's what I like to do. I've been on summer sleeping in, so I haven't been here. I was wondering what happened to you, man. I still got to order those olive oils for you. Shit just kind of picked up at the tail end of me being in Colorado. And I got to get a different angle so we don't see that plant just like hanging out of my head. I'm looking for a job, but just no luck right now. Okay, let me see. What does Chris need to hear? He would. Well, Chris, can you do a statement where you're like, I would love a position where like, you got to do your step one. Law of attraction, there's 5 steps. Step 1, you do the ask. Step 2, the universe delivers. Step 3, you receive. Step 4, you get so good at receiving that life is like the synchronistic flow. Step 5 is how do you handle vibrational contrast? So you're kind of in a step 5 moment right now, vibrational contrast. It's just not going how you would like it to go right now. So like, what's a good step 1 ask? And how you do that is it's what you want, why you want it, and you ask it in the highest way possible. I am a highly employable person finding my best job opportunity right now. I'm ready to be employed, walking back into work. Do you kind of see this like way to speak about it, Chris? So it's like an affirmation. I'm a highly employable person. I'm a person's. I'll get along with my coworkers. I show up on time. I always do a good work. I'm diligent. I'm a good worker. Who are the employers that are looking for that? I also have these skill sets, and I don't really remember your resume in advertising and video. So talk about what you want, why you want it, and why you're good. Does that make sense? You got to start getting that energy of like, I am a good employee. I'm a good employee, but I don't want to go back to the same work as before. I need something more creative, but I'm ready to work. Okay. So I'm ready to be employed again. And it feels like a little down and out of my luck because I don't know exactly what it looks like. And I also don't have a lot of experience in it. So I'm looking for something new, universe. I'm looking for something new that can build off all the previous work I've done to help me be gainfully employed again in a way where I have a little bit more of a creative outlet. So do you kind of see that? Hey, Holly Booth. Hey, I recognize your name. Does that make sense, Chris, though, the way to speak about it? Yeah, because you don't want to like be out and about when you're networking or like at your son's baseball games like, oh, yeah, I'm looking for work. No luck right now. No, you want to be, I'm actually looking for work right now. You know, my experience is in account management, XYZ industry. I was like, but I'm really looking for something that allows me to have a little bit more of a creative outlet. I'm looking for so if you know what that creative outlet is, I'm looking for something that, where I get to help design the ads and then where I get to find the placement of them. So, because then people are like, oh, this guy's passionate. This guy knows what he wants. And they're like, oh, I actually found one. They're looking for like a graphic designer. Do you have those skills? Yeah, so you definitely just want to start like speaking that way and like emanating that kind of vibe off you. It's like, universe, show me the job where I'm gonna have. So talk about it a little bit more. Tell me more, Chris. This is how, guys. This is how you get into the energy of your manifestations coming. It's gonna feel creative when I'm there. What does creative mean to you? What does that look like? Does it look like being a graphic designer? Does it look like you find the talent to go on a show? I know it's going to feel creative. I know I'm going to feel good about myself. I know when I come home, I'm still going to have lots of energy to like dedicate to my family. I definitely need to do what I want and how it will feel when it's here. Yeah, Antoinette, let me. So, Chris, you're typing, you're getting just more into the energy of it, of like, well, I'm looking for something creative, which means my day will look and feel like this. So that's what I want to see from you, Chris. Antoinette, like I do agree there is gonna be this like switch moment where it's like oh my God, that is the kind of family that I want. That is the type of relationship that I want. But yours look yours feels different, Antoinette. Antoinette, I doesn't feel like you're at a place of needing to amp up your energy. Like, look at the difference of like where Chris is at like the beginning stages of getting to the vibe of his manifestation. And our last one-on-one, oh guys, I do have time this week for one-on-ones. So I'm just gonna put that link there right now. And our last one-on-one, Antoinette, you were able to like actually feel into it. You were able to like, oh my God, it's gonna feel this way, it's gonna feel that way. Like, so you're a little further along. So I think for you, it's kind of like you've already got the work in motion. You've already got the work in motion. Now it's just at a place of like believing it. Like there is a man made for me. There is a man who wants to spend his life with me. There is a man who wants a more meaningful connection with someone just like me. Amanda Francis's affirmations were like, God did not forget me. I am here for everlasting, soulmate, amazing love. I was not forgotten. Like that's kind of where you're at, Antoinette. Like my energy is expanding for my man to come in here. There is a man who wants a woman just like me. Yeah, you're on the right path, Antoinette. I just don't think you need to like. Just don't worry about it, Antoinette. There's still a little bit of your energy wanting to like struggle until it gets here. So it could be like no, I worked hard to get him in. Like I therefore deserve this treatment. I deserve this good treatment, this good love. Yeah, just enjoy your life. Pretty much getting to the point where you're like, this is my life. This is what I'm doing today. I'm looking to enjoy it the best I can, intervene, help me connect with cool people, help me just rendezvous with a lot of things that help me smile, make me feel like I'm the luckiest girl in the whole wide world. Like, let's do this. Let's rock my day-to-day life. I'm connecting this week with a production company that would be project to project as a producer, but this feels more fulfilling than my previous jobs in advertising. Okay, so that's a good way to start talking about it. Can you dig a little deeper? I'm connecting this week with a production company that would be project to project as a producer. What I really like about that is that it feels like I'll have variety. And variety means I'm going to have a little bit more creativity in my life. I am looking for an outlet where I get to discover new parts of myself. Like, do you see the way I'm talking about it? You got to like open up this way about it. Like, what is it that you like about the project to project? Is it that it's variety? Is it that you'll be able to discover new parts about yourself? Is it that you're looking forward to learning new skills that each project will require? Okay, so what does Chris need to hear about this specific? Seeds are well planted. What does Chris need to hear to get it? Chris, it does kind of feel like what I'm mentioning to you. It's variety, but more so building my reel that would help me land more projects. Like what I'm getting is that either for this one or another one, it's like it's that not that youthful enthusiasm that has the what do I got to do? Let's go do it, right? Because we're older now, so a lot of what is attractive about people who are a little older is that we're a little bit more socially smooth, we're a little bit more like mentally and emotionally stable. Um, Okay, but there still has to be that enthusiasm like that. Oh man, no, this sounds awesome. I love the different projects. Like, can you tell me more about the type of clients that you have? And as they're telling it to you, don't just sit back and take it in and be like, yeah, this is my dream job. Hire me. It's got to be like, oh wow, like, hey, that client right there, like, what are you guys doing for them? Are you doing this and this, or do you think they would like something like this? Because it's kind of like they need to see a little bit more of your creativity and your enthusiasm from being bounced around between different projects. Like, no, I like that. I like the being on. So does that make sense? There needs to be a little bit more of like a vocalness about why you like it, and like you need to show off your creativity a little bit, like when you talk to them. Because just kind of looks like in your energy right now, there's a little bit more of like you're just gonna like sit back and go like, okay, guys, hire me. This is my dream job. Does anyone else want a little bit of a read? Does that make sense, Chris? It's variety, but more so building my reel that would help me land more projects. Um, I definitely wouldn't say that to them, Chris. That's something that you keep to yourself. Like, no, I'm a type of person that I like variety. I like that fresh energy of a new project coming in. And it's like, okay, how do we make this the best for our client? I love that fresh energy. And then you get to work on that project and you get to really rock it. You get that sense of achievement and accomplishment and a job well done and a client who I know is going to keep coming back to us. And then I get my next project, I get that fresh energy again, and I get to maybe learn some new skills, some new software, just like the specific things that will really rock it for that particular client. Like, I love that. I love that enthusiasm of life. Does that kind of make sense, Chris? I would go get these clients. Oh, you got to go get the clients too? Wow. I did have a great conversation with them last week and we connected with mutual people we've worked with. Okay, so what about this? You have to get the clients too? So you have to do the sales and the delivery? I'm not really getting a yes or a no if you're going to get it. I am getting heavily, this read is about like don't sit back with like a hope and a prayer like this is my dream job, give it to me. Like it is just like it's like this showing the interest, everything I've said, like the wow, that actually sounds like really neat, I like the idea of this or that. Does that kind of make sense, Chris? And then I'm not really getting a yes or no if you're going to get it. It does need to be a little bit more intentional. It's got to knock that like hope and a prayer energy out of you and get more intentional, which is that step one law of attraction thing that I was mentioning. I'm a highly employable employee. I'm a good employee because write that list. Write that list. I'm a good employee because and like do the basics. I show up on time. I show up eager and ready to work. I show up wanting to do a good job for them. I'm a people's person, so I'm good with coworkers. I avoid all drama. My focus is on the work. I'm gonna always show up on time. I take, like make that list of here's why I'm a good employee. So you like remind yourself in there and then be a little bit more intentional. Like universe, I'm a highly employable employee and I'm looking for a position where I get to express my creativity more and make a good income and living. Guide me to that one. It's kind of like the growth you're going from that, like kind of like why that job ended and now you're in this position. It's because like you got the world card and the world is like the completion of a learning cycle. And like your learning cycle is like to be a little bit more deliberate and intentional with your life. No, I'm creating this. The next job I'm manifesting in is this. It is okay, Chris, if you're like, this is what I'm manifesting in, a job that utilizes my creative outlets. In the meantime, you can go take a job just to one, occupy your time, to get some money coming in, but take like a part-time job or something that like it is okay if you end up having to do that. as you're manifesting your full-time job, because it's really about that step of being more intentional in your life. And it's going to be a bit of a breakthrough for you. Like there's just a little bit of a barrier. Like you kind of don't want to be that, that saying, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Like you don't want to be that squeaky wheel. You don't want to call attention to you. But so it's going to be like a little bit harder than you think to like step into that. This is what I'm creating. This is the type of job I'm looking for. Universe, guide me to the people, the conversations. It's just like that ownership of what you want. And then like also make that list of why do you want a job like that? I would feel so good about myself. I would feel so proud about myself. It would just be so fun. I feel like I'd be coming home to talk to my son about different clients and different projects and maybe different gifts from the different clients. I really like that, universe. I like that idea. So does that mean I just gave you a lot of homework, Chris? All right, Chris, any more follow-up questions, or is there anyone else in the super chat right now that wants a little bit of a read? I get the enjoy my life part. But part of me is like, what's the work I need to do? But Antoinette, there is no work to need to do. The energy stuff. This is where I get hung up at times. There's no work that you need to do right now, Antoinette. Because think about it. What you're manifesting right now is you're just manifesting a life partner. Why do you want a life partner, Antoinette? Because you would be enjoying life more. So how do you manifest? What do I want? How would I feel if it came in? And then how do you already have those emotional states, those vibrations active and present in your life right now? Why do you want a life partner, Antoinette? I would enjoy life more. I'd be able to relax. Hey, Eli, you came. Let me wrap up with the previous two before I come back. I'm really glad to see you popping back up, Eli. Oh, that means the world to me. Mwah! And thank you for the super chat. So Antoinette, where was I at? Right? Why do you want a life partner? Because you would be enjoying life more. So how are you already currently enjoying life right now? So do you see how like literally what you want, you got to sink into your body more. I'd be enjoying life more. And you could do the whole visualizing stuff. I'd be cuddled more. I'd be kissed more. I'd be getting kisses on my cheek. But like, you also got to be enjoying your life. Does that make sense? Oh, hold on. I'm reading your thing right now. Oh, okay, ER. Gotcha, ER. Gotcha. I will try to remember that the best I can. I'm pretty sure I can do it too. Okay, so Chris, is there any follow-up from you? Contra, I am calling in the best private clients and people who want to deepen their spiritual practice and mental health. I'm also calling in a new workshop idea that'll be fun and bring a lot of joy. That actually feels like 90% really good, Concha. That feels really good. Yeah, I got you, ER. I'm calling in the best private client. That's like 90% good, Concha. I think you just got to write your like keep falling back in love with yoga. So go ahead and write your list of 10 right now, Concha. Like, here's what I love about yoga. And as you write it, feel it, emanate it. Because that's the only difference right now between like you and I right now versus when we were in our 20s. In our 20s, we were like, well, oh my God, I do want to go out to a nice meal because I would feel this way, that way. And we would just be willing to emanate it. But like, for whatever reason, that stopped. So now you just got to get back into that. Be willing to emanate. Like I have the best clients. They're so fun. They're so enjoyable. They share awesome stories. They give me gifts of wine. Like the business that I decided to pursue is just neat because I help people feel good, and then they in turn, I love getting gifts from my clients. So write your 10 right now, Concha. Okay, ER. I decided to stay in. Okay, that's awesome. It did kind of seem like that's what would give you most stability. I've got a steady job plan lined up. Awesome. Could you give me a general tarot reading for my future and what to focus on? Okay. Okay, so for the general, Eli, this is weird. ER, this is weird. Um, you got a lot going on in your life right now, and I don't think you're giving credit to how much. Come back tomorrow, Chris. I want to help you like all week. I'm doing the show all week this week. Next week, I'm probably not going to be able to do it. I'm going to be in Latvia. So come every day and I'll help you amp up your vibes. So you've got a lot going on, and I don't think you're giving yourself credit for that. One thing that I used to like teach was that we have three bodies: an emotional body, a mental body, and a physical body. The physical body is like our physical body, right? And the energy that our physical body has. But there's also like how much time we have in a day. And I think a lot of people tend to get caught in, well, if I sleep from these, 8 hours and then I have these 8 hours at work, I still technically have these other 8 hours. I should be able to cook a healthy meal, go on a date, call my parents, keep my house sparkly clean, say hi to my neighbor who needs help getting her groceries in. She's old. And so it's kind of like that, like, okay. But then there's the mental and the emotional body. So the mental body is your brain and your brain's energy and your brain power. How much can you keep track of at any given time? And so obviously for a human level brain and every individual, there's going to be different amounts of tasks you can just keep on your head, keep in your to-do list in your own head before you spin out, right? And there obviously you'll know this, project management, right? So there are project management tools that you can do to like dump all of your mental activities in there so you can stay organized and take on more, but there's still a limit. And then there's like your emotional body. And I think like right now, you're not giving enough credit to your emotional body. That means that every physical activity you do with your physical body, there's an emotional and a mental price, So sometimes when I have lunch with a friend, my energy goes up. Sometimes when I have lunch with like a family member where there's just a lot of like, bleh, bleh from the past, it takes energy from me, even though I want to do that and I want to be there. It's recognizing I did this thing. I need a little bit of a break. Okay. So, and ER, go ahead and like give me your feedback on this. I fully welcome pushback because what I'm getting is that there was something kind of big and major that happened in your life that really like pivoted you in a new way moving forward. And I don't think you were quite ready for some of the social ramifications of that. And it doesn't look like you've taken time to rest. It's been all like go, go, go. But you haven't taken time to rest, okay? And not only time to rest, but check this out. You're actually at a moment of celebrating yourself right now. And I don't think you've done it yet because you got the 2 of fire. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts, continue to move forward. So you've gone through like a little mini arc of a journey. And you're almost to the end because you got the Tower card, the life experience. That's number 16. So, and there's 21 major arcana cards. So you're almost at the tail end of the fully coming into your own. This is who I am. This is what I believe. I'm fine with the life choices I've made. I'm fine with the conclusion about how life works. So it's kind of like I'm doing a good job. I've done a good job. I made a big decision about my future, and I did it for myself, not because of what friends or family might want for my future, but I made this decision for myself. I'm proud of myself. So it's kind of time to like amp up those proud vibes. Does all that make sense? But look, clarifying that, you got another card of like a lot going on. Okay. So do you got any questions, comments, feedback on that? So that's the general. You said for your future and what to focus on. So what to focus on from that read? What to focus on? You definitely got to like start focusing on like how proud you are of yourself. I'm proud of myself for starting a workout routine. I'm proud of myself for signing up for this contract. I'm proud of myself for not crumbling when this opportunity didn't happen, but I still kept going. I'm proud of myself for investing in myself and taking risks. Does that kind of make sense? Bring your focus there. What you should be focusing on. Giving yourself more credit. Giving yourself more credit. That back and forth, that just any kind of self-doubt, it's more taxing on all three of the bodies I mentioned than you think it is. So that's what you have to give yourself, like, be proud. Like, I'm proud I'm sorting out my mind. I'm proud I'm figuring out what works best for me for living on this planet. I'm proud of myself for any reconciliations that have happened. I'm proud of myself for stepping into my own. Like, it's literally just what you need to focus on. It's literally like how proud you are of yourself. Because then, like, what's going to happen if you do that, if you can focus on that enough, like, you're going to start to, like, this is going to be weird how I, like, fall in love with life, love life, and it's going to start to feel a little bit more playful and fun. And like, yeah, I can do these things. I can do that. And it's once you drop into that fun of life, that's when you're going to, like, hit your full conclusion of, like, it is okay for the life conclusions I've made for life and how I came down to live life. Yeah, okay. And then what was there? What should he be focusing on right now? Dude, they're just, like, fucking hammering it home, ER. 7 of fire. That's where you, like, defend your beliefs, defend what you want. Like, listen, I want to work there. I can't accept less than this amount. Like, where you just have that firm knowing, So, and then you got the Queen of Water, which is, like, loving, followed by the 4 of Air. 4 of Air is another card of, like, you got to take some time to rest. You got to take some downtime. Some, like, what? I don't know enough about your life, but, like, that's where you just have those, like, today is going to be a Netflix and chill day, and all I have to do is, like, vacuum and, like, cook one thing for meal prep. But what you need to focus on is like, I don't know how you word things, but, like, manifesting. Universe, I'm ready to feel like I'm on my right path. I'm ready to feel like the conclusions I'm making were good ones to make. And I'm ready to feel like I'm going to have a good life with the decisions that I've made. I'm ready to feel good. So, like, that's what your focus needs to be on. I'm ready to feel good with the decisions I made in life and the decisions of where I'm going forward in my future. Because, quite frankly, I'm ready to, like, feel like I love myself. And I just the rest card, Eli. ER. I'll get it. Don't worry. I will get it. Don't worry. Okay. Questions or comments from you, ER? And then Concha, let me quickly follow up with you. We're past the 30-minute mark, guys. I love clients who are serious about their practice, whatever it entails that day. My clients just leave right after the session, grateful to have the time. They love my skill set and variety. Okay, so that's great, Concha. Your focus is on why my clients would love working with me. And that's a great list to make when you're manifesting clients. But your ultimate homework right now is about you falling back in love with yoga. Selfish. Well, I like yoga because I feel cute when I do some of these poses. I like yoga because I just feel good about myself afterwards. I like yoga because it really helped me feel more confident. And I like the confidence that I have today. Does that make sense, Concha? And ER, I'm going to end. Tell me if you have any questions, comments on that read I just did for you. It always brings me back to alignment. I love the social aspect. Yes, it makes sense. Yeah, that's okay. All right, guys. I love you lots. The show will be every day this week, Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. See you guys then. I do have some time for a one-off. I normally don't offer one-off readings. I do more masterminds, workshops, and VIP intensives, but I don't know. I'm going to Latvia next week. I don't really have time to plan a mastermind right now. So I just dropped the link if you guys would like just a one-off session. Lots of love to you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.